All right, it's the rundown. It's Monday. It's August 5th. Back, obviously, from vacation. So, add not at the top. Got it. All right.
Back on the mainland. How you feeling?
Oh, I've been back on the mainland for
Sure.
like a week. I was at Saratoga. Got smoked. But, yeah, no, whatever. It's back to the grind, back to normal. Sox, Yanks. Yanks sweep the Red Sox. Red Sox, I'm mad about it, but I was also mad about it because I want to bet futures. Red Sox win the World Series. Red Sox win the American League. And a local bookie has so much worse odds than like FanDuel. So FanDuel, I was waiting to get back to put the money in because it's like the difference at the time between like 14-1 and like 20-1.
Right.
So I waited. Now God knows what they are. Tommy and Hubs all over TV. Tommy
It's a sweep.
and the little shake your titties thing.
My pecs.
Sweep,
They were my
bro.
pecs,
That was
yeah.
he was sweeping dirt on your grave.
It was a unique sweep. It wasn't, some
It
people.
wasn't a broom sweep. It was like a.
Yeah, I
it was
wanted
like
to
a
make
to
it
the
my
left.
own. I
It
wanted
looked
to
like
make
a
it my own.
sweep where, first of all, the fact that Hubs gave the real sweep behind it, like that accentuated what you were doing. It looked like it was like you were in a closet sweep, like you didn't have time to somehow do the full.
Yeah,
You're
I guess.
also, which I love, you're like you're just a very strange human. Like you're,
Everything's off.
right, you're an awkward person.
That
Yeah.
one picture,
I
you
mean-
look like you were 12.
Yeah, you looked
Which
really
picture?
young.
The first picture that
I think you're like the one you're holding. up the
yeah, I
shirt
don't
or
know what it
something. You look
was, but
very
it was
young.
just like Tommy's 12.
Yeah, that's when I
Like a
wear
Make-A-Wish
these
kid
khaki
getting his
shorts
front
and
row
that
seat.
shirt. But yeah, no, it was.
How'd you get those tickets?
It was the Steinbrenner family tickets. The grandson.
Oh, ever
it was
heard
like
of him?
nobody ever sits there. He's like,
Yeah, it was weird. You were like in the little.
Yeah,
Like,
so
Wait,
we're-
what? The Steinbrenner's grandson
Steinbrenner's
gave you?
grandson is like a fan, and he was like, you guys.
Steinbrenner is like the dead one?
Yeah. So this guy is Hal's nephew. The
I
current
don't think
owner.
that still holds. I think when you die,
No,
Well,
the
the-
name still holds.
but grandson, right, but then you'd be the living, no, right?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like once you're dead,
Uh-huh.
well,
You can-
His son's on the
Oh, so
team.
you're saying it should be like Hal's.
So he's
son.
Hal Steinbrenner's
Yeah.
nephew.
The
Right.
son's son.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
should reference
got
the
it,
sons
because
on
the
the grandfather.
Well, he's the
grandfather.
nephew.
Once you're
yeah.
dead,
grandson.
it's not. It's
It's
like
not my grandson.
But
right.
he's
you
Hal
should be.
Steinbrenner's nephew.
I don't know about that.
Hal Steinbrenner's
I
nephew
think
is
George
probably
is
what you should be saying.
so
but
big.
Well, what I'm saying, all right. Well,
Is his
when
last
this
name
kid has,
Steinbrenner?
when this,
No, his last name.
That's
all right,
brutal.
So then you can't
that
do that.
sucks.
Then you can't do
To
that.
be a
wait a
Steinbrenner
minute,
kid
why
and
isn't
not
his name? Oh,
because it's
So he-
a daughter.
The daughter. He's George
daughter's kid.
Steinbrenner's
that's
daughter.
lame. Why would you ever take? Is the middle name Steinbrenner?
Like the daughter has to do a better
don't
job
know.
and be like,
You
look,
would take
this-
if you married a Steinbrenner girl, you would take the name.
yes, you'd have to.
I don't know about that.
What are you
That's
talking
weird.
about,
And,
Kevin?
You
and
guys
by
are
the
saying
way,
that, but
I
I don't think-
told.
I don't
Kevin, if
think
you
we give
named,
it
if you fucking married a Kennedy or a Rockefeller, you wouldn't take their name.
And
I
In a
think when
heartbeat.
push comes to shove,
And
I
you
don't think
announce
guys would do it.
yourself as a full name
Yeah.
everywhere you go. Hey, I'm Dave Steinbrenner Portnoy.
Listen, there are some
Steinbrenner
names.
Portnoy?
Yeah.
You have
Yes.
to.
No,
Yeah.
wait. I'm saying, do you take the name or not?
You take
can't
the
put-
name.
Well,
Yes.
You would marry a girl and give up Portnoy?
Yes.
no, I'm saying I would make it my middle name.
Right. He's
But
saying
I'm-
he would give it up.
Oh, I'm saying you give up the
he
whole
becomes
thing.
Dan Steinbrenner and just
Yeah.
drop cats.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
If
I-
Vanderbilt,
no problem.
imagine.
I tried
I
to
think you
change
say
the
that,
name.
but I
around.
think you would.
I don't love Portnoy. Dave, I don't think it has.
There
right.
are certain names that hold weight that you just be like, yeah, I'm a
You
a
could ride the
Rockefeller.
wave forever.
Yeah.
Totally.
I agree with you. I
You
get it.
calling a reservation
but-
a restaurant Steinbrenner? It's
Yeah,
like,
more
Yeah.
than that, it's
but like you
to
could
the
just
kids.
do that
That's
rather
a
than
fucked up.
legally change your
Yeah,
name.
but it's a fucked up move. Even if I didn't change the name, the kids would be Steinbrenners.
Yeah.
You have to
But,
give
but,
that to
but,
the
but
kids.
that's what I'm saying. If you do the middle name and just always call him Steinbrenner.
I,
Maybe as a
you know
first
what?
name.
I don't think they'd let you.
Why?
I think,
Why? How
I
does
think
this
the
guy
real
know you?
Steinbrenners might not.
He just is. He's
Oh.
like a
'Cause you're
fan,
tucking their
and he's
names.
like
You're tucking
just
Steinbrenner.
Yeah.
Hubs and us, and he was like, you guys want? He lives in Tampa, but he was in town. He's like, you guys could come sit
All right,
in the
do
suite.
Yankee fans like having you two dorks representing them?
I think so.
By the way,
I think so. I don't know.
yeah.
I took my chain out for the last video, so I sort of embodied
You
like
know,
the
yeah, a
boom
little
bop.
boom
I mean,
bop.
that Fatso over there, Big Ed,
vodka down.
he's a
Or
Yankee fan.
Willie. Did you see Willie's truck?
Willie
has a Yankee.
No, Willie is the
truck.
Willie's the most Yankee guy we got.
He's got a
this
huge
is-
Tonka truck
Yeah.
with Yankee emblems on
Like
the
the
side.
pinstripes and
Yeah.
No,
shit.
like, Kevin, there's probably 1,000 Yankee logos on the truck.
You know that guy who like films himself in the outfield? Who I like. I think he's funny. And like there's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
video
Josie.
of
Yeah,
yeah,
someone
yeah.
hit the,
Whatever,
yeah.
yeah.
like that's what Willie could do.
Yeah, yeah,
Willie
yeah.
would videotape himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be
Willie,
like fighting in the bleachers.
It's the
YouTube
classic argument that like you either had the 27 rings or like the Weasels, and it's like which
Willie
side?
can fight in
Neither
the
of them are
bleachers.
good.
We'll sit there and cheer.
By the way, you
Red
guys
Sox,
being on TV.
I don't think the Red Sox are dead, by the way. I'm going to put that on the record. They're not looking good. I don't think they're dead.
them being on TV, ESPN, that's the shit that I hate, where it's like they might not have known the first time they put you on TV, then they knew after.
There is a chance
know
that,
they
like,
knew
we
what
got
they
an
were
awkward
doing.
guy. We got a live awkward guy.
You think that was it?
Going 'em.
I think they saw everyone tweeting about them and
Maybe.
being like, "Oh, little pop for Sunday Night Baseball."
MVMT, you may have heard, by the way, the under in the Braves game yesterday. I had the under in the Braves. I'm getting smoked per usual. But the total was 9. It's 3-1 going to the bottom of the ninth. The Braves tied up at first and third with 1 out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to win both here. They don't score. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-run home run in the top of the 10th for the Reds. That almost made me choke. And then 2 outs, nobody on the bottom of the ninth. Solo home run right before the game, 6-4. Unbelievable.
Did you unconsole?
Can't unconsole.
So you're like,
Oh, I think the Mets are going to make the playoffs.
I do
I
too.
don't think so. I think they are setting up for their greatest masterpiece.
The late August series when the Cubs come to the
Their
City Field's
schedule
going to be
gets-
a big
Can I
one.
The
ask you
schedule is
something?
very tough.
If they make the playoffs, my good friend Jeff Wilbon with an absolute magical move
Wilbon.
to get what's his face? Are you going to apologize?
Stroman?
No,
Stroman.
I
All these
I
Mets fans, they don't
promise
want to
you.
win. They don't want to win. They they went and made the biggest splash in the whole fucking deadline.
If
Yeah.
Dave goes to
When-
all the playoff games, and
I'll
you
go
don't,
sit next to him.
If
He's a delight.
their bullpen is still going to be their undoing, I feel like, and this is exactly what always ends up happening, where the Wilpons can then say, "Look, we can compete with this team,"
Well, I
and
mean,
they won't make a move afterwards.
They made the Yankees look foolish by what they did.
They did.
That is true. That's the highlight of that move so far. Is
I feel like
fucking Hubs having a
Wilpon
meltdown.
is, in a lot of ways, you're like a Stooley, or the angry Stooley. It's like you could give him, if Wilpon gave you like $1 million cash, you'd be like, it's not $1,000,001.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what he does, it's not good enough for you.
Just go on to the next topic.
I
I'm
mean-
not going to let you troll me with Jeff Wilpon.
Dave
I just
going,
will. I refuse to.
If
do
the
it.
Red Sox don't make the playoffs and Dave goes to every Mets playoff
I'll root for
game
the Mets.
on
He's
like
my
an
friend.
unreal run while you've consoled,
He's my
what
friend.
That actually might
Kill you.
because Portnoy's involved, like his black magic and knowing Jeff Wilpon might actually make that happen.
Oh
You're right.
yeah,
just,
that's true.
just a written apology if they win the World Series. This Brazilian gang leader.
Wait, you didn't do the ad.
Oh yeah, MVMT. You may have heard, but our favorite watch company is also in the sunglasses game, making shades we love. MVMT glasses start at 60 and no pairs over 95. So you're guaranteed to find a style you love with quality that won't break the bank. Go to mvmt.com/rundown. 15% off, free shipping and returns. This Brazilian gang lord guy. So he's in jail. His daughter comes to visit, 19 years old. He elaborately dresses up as the daughter. The plan to be the daughter takes his place in jail. He goes out.
Pode mandar tirar uma vez.
Tira de
Tira
novo.
uma. Isso. Show.
Tira a peruca dele.
Isso.
Tira mais.
Casaco. Não, casaco.
Tira a roupa. Tira o
Casaco.
casaco.
Pra poder mostrar a camisa.
Tira o casaco, preso.
Casaco, Pedro. Agora não é hora de fazer pirraça. Não,
saiu.
eu não vou virar.
Então, tira isso aí, pô.
Não vou virar ajuda na mão de você. Não, eu Tira isso aí, deixa eu mostrar na mão.
Tira.
Tira o casaco. Tira o casaco. Tira o casaco. Não vou ficar. Tira o casaco. Isso.
Não, é só tirar a roupa.
Camisa
Não,
tirar normal. Não tem esculacho.
geral, pô.
Ninguém tá te fazendo nada, pô.
Sem
Aí.
esculacho.
Não. Calma aí.
Devagar.
Calma aí.
Isso.
Bota de volta o.
Não, tem que tirar. Tá bom, tira a máscara.
Só um minuto. Pera aí. É isso, não tem esculacho não, mano.
Qual é o teu nome?
Alvino da Silva,
Qual a cela?
V7.
I'm not sure he got caught, arrested. The big part of the story everyone's talking about is it appears the daughter was just going to take his place.
Incredible. That's a ride.
Now,
or
do you
die
think he
right
was
there.
going to break her? Like he's got to be on the outside to break in and get, or she was going to die in there.
I think he told her, "We'll get you out," knowing that probably wasn't going to happen.
Or maybe he gets like a half-ass.
Like, we'll come back for you.
How did she take his place? He dressed up like her, right, to get out.
And she is her.
He was in jail.
Correct.
She comes to visit.
Correct.
They swap.
And then like
she
when,
goes and lays in the bed.
right, and then they
He gets
see,
free.
and then by then it's just like we're
Oh,
just gonna
maybe
keep
they
the
let her
girl.
out because like you didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think they would have
but I
held
feel like
her.
no, then
and
you
been
gotta be like,
no,
yeah, it's like
put her in
I
bed
don't know.
then.
That's like Brazil. Can you do that? Can you just hold it in? Like,
Oh, I
what if
didn't-
she's like,
is
I had
that
to
a
think of all.
question?
Right,
I mean, in
Is that a
America, no,
question?
but maybe
well,
there,
I mean,
yeah.
her logical response should be like,
I'm not a criminal.
He
let me out.
like forced me to do
Yeah.
this. I didn't want to do this.
I think they would be like, well, you're an accessory to crime, so now you go to jail.
Correct.
Right, but it's a pretty
That was a
easy
hell
answer
of a
for her
fucking-
actually to just be like, he threatened to kill me if I didn't do this. So, this is I just the only reason this is on this rundown because it makes so much sense. It's one of those things. It makes so much sense. It should be done. I guess Snickers is starting a wave, and maybe it's been started before. They want to move Halloween to the last Saturday of every October instead of just the 31st. They just say it's better for kids. Weekends better. Certainly better for partying. I always think Halloween is the trickiest. When do you go out?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're dressing in like a
Some
costume.
people aren't dressing, some
right,
people
it's like
are.
a Tuesday.
Yeah.
This clears it. Saturday's Halloween.
Yep.
It is. There can't be one.
Do that and the Monday after the Super Bowl all in one fell swoop. Just fix
Done.
the whole system.
And that guy, the Chad bro who went in front of city council and said we need another 4th of July. That works too. The second 4th of July in August. Because everyone loves 4th of July.
4th of July is the best holiday. That's one of my pet peeves, which I'll start getting into, is people who quit on the summer in August. I hate it.
People quit in the
Yeah,
summer?
they go, summer's over, when you still have all of August. Yeah.
Oh, you don't. Oh, when people say summer. Yeah. I see what you're
Like
saying.
the school supplies are going. August is as much summer as July.
But you can't hold on. The people who hold on for that last week of August is like, all right, the party's kind of over.
I
We're
feel like it
moving on.
depends on how you do your summer. Like I feel like if you're like going hard and partying by August, it's like I'm fucking.
As soon as college football comes back, it's over.
Yeah, but that's late. That's like,
But they made it earlier this year.
when does it start?
Miami versus Florida, I feel like plays in like 2 weeks. They play.
I feel
You
like
can't
that's always
have
Labor Day
real college
weekend. You
football
come back
going
and
on.
I
Summer,
know,
that's
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Saturday, August 24th.
That's
That's a week before Labor Day. To me, that would be the end of the summer.
No, I'm taking it right into Labor Day. Labor Day weekend is the end of summer.
official. Yeah.
So Diddy, I guess, is dating. Have we talked about this at all?
Nope. No, this is
Diddy
brand new.
is dating Steve Harvey's 22-year-old daughter. How old is Diddy? Like 50?
Probably.
Gotta be.
And I was all right, fine. I was like, will Steve Harvey be mad? I didn't think much of the story. I did not realize it's his son's ex-girlfriend.
That's some wild.
No,
shit.
the son. I mean, the son's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
But you can't be pissed.
Because you have everything
Diddy's
because
everything.
you're Diddy.
Yeah. But
The power balance
that's
is
like
so-
But you still
prima
can be
nocta
pissed.
to the extreme.
you-
like,
I-
can you do that to your own son?
I think you're pissed. You like maybe tell one of your friends, like, isn't this bullshit? My dad does this. Like, you don't tell Diddy.
No, but I almost think it's not even as.
And
I don't-
Steve
I
Harvey
think
seems
it's
to be
not
fine with
caring
it?
about
I don't
the
know if-
girl. I think it's caring about the friends.
Why
Like,
are they even Are they dating just because there was a picture of them at lunch?
No, there's been now. I guess it was like a romantic walk, and now they're together.
There
like
was
a
one
decent
picture
amount.
of
Weird.
her. She was like doing this. to
Understatement.
That's
him.
weird
That's
that
weird.
Steve
Understatement.
Harvey was there too.
Well, it's
Well,
his
it's
daughter.
Right, I know,
a
but like
family
that's
affair,
weird
bro.
to be like.
And so now that means like his son can't ever like be around them. You know what I mean?
It's gross.
It's like fine, you stole her, but now it's also like if I was supposed to be at that
Well,
dinner,
I don't know.
or
They
I was
stole
supposed to be
it.
at the barbecue.
I
or
thought
whatever.
I thought I read that.
Well,
I thought I
however
read
it
that
goes
he
down.
dumped her, and then she's like, "Fuck you, I'll date your dad."
Well,
Steve Harvey's
that,
just
that actually does make it a
sitting
little bit different for me. If you chose to kick her to the curb, and then she's good enough for your billionaire dad, well, you know,
Yeah,
you
that's
fucked
kind of
up.
on you.
I don't know. It's just like
I
Diddy.
still
I don't
think you
Diddy.
should
There's
just
a million.
not.
You can date a million people. Why would you want to
I mean,
date your son?
Maybe he doesn't like
she's
his
not
son.
that like.
Is
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
the
hot-
son
is this
that
a
played at
spite move?
UCLA that he like flipped out and threw all the weights?
I
the
don't know.
same
I don't know
kid?
which son it is, to be honest.
I don't know either, but I do know. Speaking good looking, like I tweeted this out. Tony Gonzalez has like the best looking family I
Yeah.
think in the world.
They're a
Like
pretty
all the way. They're just
He-
beautiful kids, wife.
We were
the
talking
son
about-
is like a supermodel.
We were talking about this too. Tony Gonzalez, that sucks for him that he was the best tight end of all time, and then during the end of his career, the best tight end of all time showed up.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of just cucked them.
yeah, he totally that Hall of Fame speech. Like Tony Gonzalez, 15 years ago, you're like no doubter. He revolutionized the position, all that, and then Gronk just showed up and was like,
Yeah.
I'm so
I
much
do it
better
better
than
than
you.
you.
Yeah.
And he is.
Still has longevity though. For Overground.
Yeah, no, he
What?
does, but don't you think it kind of
Tony Gonzalez also like.
the answer was always Tony Gonzalez,
Yeah.
best tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez.
I actually would throw out a little Mark Bavaro action, but The thing, Tony Gonzalez never like played in big games.
Yeah, I know. He never played in the Super Bowl.
So that hurts. You got Bavaro, you get the clip, the Niners. He won Super Bowls. Gronk has 9,000 Super Bowls. I do think Gronk's will be back. Also, Patriots shout out. I'm gonna blog this. Potential Kentucky Derby winner. 8 rings named after Belichick. Ran yesterday. Second best buyer of any 2-year-old. He's named after Belichick.
Jesus
Watch
Christ.
out.
Fucking Belichick wins in Kentucky. He's not his
Seriously.
horse, is it?
I mean, it's gonna be. If it's not,
he's involved. I don't know that he has anything in it, but it's like very much their friend. It's Saul, like the guy who owns a bunch of the Nantucket guy friends, Belichick. Like I saw the text, he keeps him up to date. He's
Got it.
very involved
Got
in
it.
8 rings, so he'll be there at all the races. 94 buyer won by the fucking whole track, 3-5 yesterday, but on the Derby Trail. Uber driver gives birth, and he doesn't give it. Like he's not the one who popped out the kid. So
He kind of was.
No, she's literally coming out.
Yeah, but you have to breathe.
Her head is in my hand. Oh!
Oh, damn sure is. Boss, pull it out, boss. Do the magic. Do the magic. Expect your legs. That's it, boss. Just hold your kid. Just hold your kid. Just hold your kid. That's it. Shit is done. Mama, just move it out of the seat. The baby's out. Just move the legs out the seat. We're driving. Everything is done. You got done. Just don't get the seat messy. God bless the baby. Just clean the face. Clean the face.
this guy. So if we watch the video, this guy's got to be doing something better with his life than an Uber driver. He's awesome.
I think he's about to, right? I feel like this
He's
is
awesome.
about to be.
I would
internet
kick
fame for
the
this
people
guy.
out of the car.
Do the magic. Do the
Yeah,
magic.
what's the...
Get out of my
Wait, what
car.
do you mean? As she's giving birth?
Yeah, no
No,
thanks.
because then you're vilified.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna look. Isn't
Why don't you
I guess
care?
well,
your
you
video.
too, new dad,
Yeah.
dad. I want no part of watching
Well,
any. It's
no,
gross.
no.
agreed.
So he's looking at some stranger. I mean, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
but then you'd be known as the guy who kicked out a fucking.
Yeah,
Why?
he's
Who
a
releases
hero.
that video?
He does, but don't you think
Don't-
they would be like,
Uber
yeah,
doesn't
this
have,
Uber
like-
guy fucked us?
I feel
I would
like
be
that
like,
comes out.
don't call like me.
But he
Like,
came out looking
Is
like
the,
a
is the
hero.
Uber video? It's the
He
private.
was
It's
great.
the driver. It's not like Uber, the company, like has access.
Yeah, I
to
think
it.
it's the personal driver.
Whatever.
company
If you
that's-
give birth in my car, you're gone.
Well, I'm sure there's probably like a fee they have to pay for this.
I would be scarred.
Well, if you throw up on it, you,
Right.
you got to
kept
pay like
looking
100.
back.
It's like double your
This
fee.
guy
or
kept
whatever.
looking back like it was a bed of roses back there.
Awesome job by him, though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
God
saying.
bless
He's
the
Big time hype man.
more
Yes.
calm,
Big time hype man.
better like control, do something better than Uber.
But now, wait, Dave, think about it this way though. That's like, people want to drive in the baby Uber now. Like that thing is blessed. That car is
It's like the
blessed.
cash cab.
Yes.
You pull up.
He can get Uber, like there should be like Uber Pool, Uber X, Uber Black, Uber Baby. He's
the one and only.
He's the guy. I would have pictures of that kid fucking all over the side of the car.
You almost have to do like a
New
Willy,
paint
like
job.
a Willy, like the exterior has to have the baby face all over it.
Yeah, like
This is where that baby
this
was
is the
born.
baby car.
Total side note with Uber that this all made me think of. You know how now they have the like do not talk option? You want it quiet.
Love it.
I always pick it, but then if the Uber doesn't have like music on, I'm afraid to tell them to put it on because I feel like I signed a
the
social
rule.
contract that I can't talk
Yeah, you
to
did.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just sit in dead
Like, we can't
silence.
talk, but now you get to make demands?
Right now he'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, now I want to talk." Turn
Can you
the radio.
change it in the app in the back seat instead of talking?
Can we talk for 1 second?
Like put on the
It's
the
terrible.
music?
I've done. We're going all the way to the airport in silence because I didn't want to tell. I'm like, I
Meanwhile,
said no
he
talking.
was sitting there going, we can't sit here in
Yeah,
silence.
Yeah,
Jesus
right,
Christ.
right.
You should do the text thing. You can text your Uber driver. You should just do
I-
that.
I
Be like,
should.
turn on the music.
Oh, I didn't think
The
of that.
back seat.
The Cubs. So there's a video that I think Carl tweeted out. The ushers stealing a broom for a
Yep.
sweep. Honestly, what is going on?
I have no idea.
They're the most hateable team in baseball.
It's the business side of the Cubs has gotten drunk with power. They've made Wrigleyville like Disney World. Ricketts bought everything in Wrigleyville. I'm talking like every building. If you show up in front of the stadium, it looks totally different than it did 5 years ago. And Crane Kenny and Julian Green are just drunk with power and just like it's the bleachers.
What?
The
Why
bleachers
did they
should-
take that broom?
I have no idea. They're drunk with power. It's crazy.
Are
It's-
the actual ushers drunk with power?
I don't. I think
I think
it's.
ushers just have to follow.
I think it's
orders.
from the business side. I think it's Crane
Because
Kenny. and
I've said
Julian
that
Green.
about.
But when you say from the business side, like
those
what are
guys
they trying to accomplish?
a family first
what's a broom,
atmosphere.
like-
It's the bleachers too, Dave. Like
That's where anything
You don't
goes.
bring if you bring
Right.
your kid to the bleachers, you have to know that it's the bleachers.
Well,
for the Wolves.
there's some degree of logic with the snakes, like it's beer, but
How'd you like that Cub snake at Rough and Rowdy?
that was great.
That guy showed up. He was a Cubs fan.
By the
He
way,
showed up. He's like, I don't care about the fights. I just want to make a Cub snake.
I've heard rumors about this, and I'm going. It's one of my list of grievances, and I don't have many, to be honest. When I go on radio, you like the Sky Cam on Rough and Rowdy?
You were the only one
Yeah.
who seemed to not like it.
Hate it.
Yeah.
I think it's the worst
I don't
thing
think
I've
we
ever
used
seen.
it correctly, but I like it. Yeah.
It's like the beginning of the fight is the best part. You couldn't see anything. It's
Yeah,
like,
no,
it
I
was
like it.
just
Yeah.
you like
Yeah,
it.
you poisoned the well on that.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
it's
because
the-
I saw his
Yeah.
before
No,
I
I
saw
told you
it.
guys, you cannot see the punches.
You also, my list of grievances, you tweeting like, figure it out, I would have started the fight by now. If you had been sitting next to me, we've been sitting
That
in
wasn't
that
at
spot.
you. That
No, I
was-
know it wasn't at me, but we've been in that exact spot
Well,
together,
maybe it
and
feels
there's
different
nothing we
for
can
a
do.
half an hour. No, they could start. They were waiting on purpose.
No, they were waiting because they couldn't get everyone in.
They were saying they were going to give till that time. It was a predetermined plan on how long they were
But
going to wait.
the whole internet broke.
What do you mean the whole internet?
Like,
broke?
people couldn't log in to watch the fights. So that people bought it
That's not what I
and
was being
couldn't
told.
log in.
That's not what I was being
Oh,
told.
you were getting bad information.
I was told
Yeah.
they're just going to go. Like I
Go
was
with
told
8:15 no matter what.
that was the time, no matter
No,
what,
so
that they were going.
they literally everyone bought the fight and couldn't get in.
It is different. Well, yeah, I was watching on the TV. I bought paper, like I bought the on demand.
Right. So you were fine.
I was watching. It is different perspective watching there. It's like, or at the very least, actually, Gaz, give him credit, not much. We should turn on the chaos. It would be funny for people
So
to see.
our live
Yes.
bites. Yeah.
Like
I
people
agree.
watching, like
I
us
agree.
People
yelling
probably
at
like
each
that
other.
Screaming
more.
and yelling.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
The Skycam wasn't. I think it needs work on when it's used.
It
but I
can't
like
be during
the
the
idea.
fight.
But like a knockout would be a sick Skycam shot.
But you'd have to do it as a replay.
That's
Like,
fine.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's fine. I agree with you there.
Boxing has been around and billions.
never
Have you
knew
ever
that.
seen a Skycam?
Dude, what? Yeah, one of the. Yeah, that's like
Live? Never.
Yeah, when they go in the middle. Like when
No.
they're touch gloves, they sometimes use Skycam.
Touch glove, but not like the belt. We watched the first 10 seconds of the fight, Skycam.
Okay, so that
You
you're-
can't see shit.
I agree with you there.
And
I
that's
think-
the best
I
part
do-
of
I
the
do
fight.
think the coming from corner to corner
Yes.
to touch or something like that.
Yeah,
But the best part of the fight is the first 10 seconds. You couldn't see it.
But the Skycam technology, if used correctly, I think enhances it. Like imagine like getting a ring girl falling from Skycam. That's
But
cool.
the replays.
Right, that's fine.
Like there's no
But
fight.
you agree that Skycam, even if you use it correctly, is a good add-on.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I think for the, like maybe a replay.
I don't think it
would
was. Yeah, it might not have been used correctly the first time because it's hard to like
look-
figure
if you
out.
go watch, did you rewatch it?
No, I was watching it live.
Go rewatch what it looks like. You
Okay.
were watching the fight live,
No, I was watching Skycam live.
but
on
you
the
were watching
camera.
the fight. You weren't watching
Yeah,
Sky.
But I was also looking.
You would have like crazy.
What else
eyes.
is on the grievances?
Well, you'll have to. There's not much.
Well, I mean, this is going on after
this
the
is a
radio.
peaceful,
This is after the radio.
return.
Oh,
from you?
Dana came in and like I thought Dana almost cried in my office.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I was saying I don't think you have a lot. Like,
I don't.
Doesn't feel like a lot, and that's what I think I told Nate last night. I was like, be careful because, like,
find
when
something.
Bruce Springsteen plays "Born to Run," like you got to play the hits. You
No,
just
I
go
don't-
After Nate and Smitty.
Well, I have
Well,
one.
you
can't-
give
I
the
don't know if
people
you can
what
go
they
after
want.
Smitty.
I have
Smitty's
one for
riding
Nate.
high right now.
I have one for Nate. I have one for Smitty. I saw Smitty got engaged. I don't know if Jews are allowed to the wedding, but thanks.
How long do you have that one in the holster? Is that going to be the line?
How
No,
much
no.
money? How much money would you pay Smitty? Would you pay for the wedding if?
Smitty admitted he did that.
No,
truthfully.
no. No, if
wait,
Smitty,
yes?
if Smitty had to make Nate his best man.
Yes, I probably would. How much is the wedding?
That's a free wedding, Smitty.
How much is the wedding?
I don't know. That's a free wedding.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's call it 50.
That's a free wedding.
50K to
That's a
make
free
Nate.
wedding,
Yeah,
dude.
50K to make Nate your
That's a
best
free
man
wedding.
is...
Dude,
What's
that's
the
a
limit?
free wedding.
First of all, your parents are invited to the wedding.
Nice.
More than
All right,
anyone.
so I just was asking
Second
if
of
Jews
all-
were allowed. There's
I don't understand why that was thrown out there, but
because you
what's-
tweeted at me, DM me
no,
Jew that
no,
time.
No, it's
Oh,
not how
boy.
it went down.
Well,
Second of
I
all,
mean, it's
second of all,
definitely how
what's
it
the
went
cap?
down.
What's the cap? What's the cap
Oh,
to the
good
wedding?
question.
50.
50? No.
Oh. What's your number?
100.
100 to but he
Can
has
I
to
sponsor it?
But wait.
Can you sponsor the wedding?
Yeah.
Can we put
Yeah,
ads
like
on
brought
your
to you
Like,
tuxedo?
by
can I do
NBC.
anything like can the back of his have like
Like
FanDuel
NASCAR.
on his jacket?
Your fiance is sitting at home going, no, none of this.
No, but $100,000, dude.
Dude.
$100,000, no sponsor. $500,000 sponsor.
That's a great deal. What?
shake
There's
your
a
head.
price to
If
it.
you-
No,
if you-
that's
if you-
fair.
if you-
And we
sell
get unlimited then foot, like we can video it all.
If it's sponsored,
Yeah,
it's got to be
sponsor,
content.
I would assume it would be.
You have a $500,000.
Could you
I
imagine
mean, if it was
Nate-
$100,000, I assume it would be sponsored anyway.
$1 million for you to pass out and Nate's take your spot.
$2 million for you to just marry
Let
Nate.
me mull this over. So
$2 million for you to live with
Wait.
Nate for next 10 years.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, yeah. So what are the two different?
A sponsor to
100,000
make it
could be
like a
like-
NASCAR wedding where
Yeah.
I'd have something on my.
$500,000
So I, can,
$100,000
so I was
worth
talking
it.
to him, but I can do you too.
Oh, you put your
With 600,000.
You would need to talk to my counsel before anything is
Who's
signed.
that?
That's
Who,
fair.
Your,
That's fair.
fiance?
Your
Yeah.
father.
Well, you. Oh, my dad.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to your fiance. You're talking to my dad.
Mike Portnoy.
My counsel.
Oh my God.
my attorney.
$500,000 would be a lot of money.
If you have a
Well,
$500,000
no,
wedding,
no,
it'll
if
be
I
like.
had-
but he
Well,
can
that's the
pocket
thing.
If I have to-
I get
no,
to
no.
decide
If I
how
have
the
to
money
the
is
wedding-
spent.
If I have to talk to my dad, the price goes down because there's a price on me having to talk to my dad. So then it's like.
Well, then that's where I
$250.
talk to your dad for you. That's how
Fine.
it normally works anyway.
Fine.
He
Fine.
told me to tell you to say hello today. So,
Okay.
hello
Right.
from
All right.
Mr. Portnoy.
Okay.
So, but wait, if it's going to be the wedding, are you going to pocket this money or it's got to go to the wedding? You're going to give.
I think
Smitty,
he
like,
gets
So the
$500,000
money
worth
gets
of-
used to my.
Yeah, you could go to
discretion, at my
honeymoons.
discretion.
So you
Yes.
could go have a $10,000 wedding and pocket
No,
490 grand.
no. The money has to be spent on wedding festivities.
So that's
That
no,
can be.
that's honeymoon. You could travel the
That
world.
could be a very vague.
That's
way to
true.
spend money. Yes.
What if they have to
Well,
buy
not
a
that.
car that they have to
It's
drive
got to go
off
to like
in?
a vendor or
I
like
got
a.
a-
Well, yeah, we
Venues,
get
money.
we get receipts.
That's fair.
Okay.
But again, if I need a car to drive to the wedding, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would
goes to.
count.
You can
Like,
buy a car.
Yeah, that would count.
Yeah, if it was a Ferrari.
What about a
Like,
starter?
go buy a
No, it
house.
wouldn't.
You
Yeah,
buy a
I
starter
started
home
out
somewhere to
for
sleep
$300
after
million.
we buy a house.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like if you were going in like a Rolls Royce, you can't buy it because I can rent you it for a day.
Yeah, but he could buy like a Honda.
I mean, $500,000 you
like,
can spend on a wedding like that.
My
But
fiance specifically asked that the wedding is not content.
Okay, so then we won't
But-
do it.
well,
Well,
no,
But that's
no,
before she knew it was
there
gonna
is
be
a price.
500
so then $500,000 to marry Nate.
No, that requires.
so
a lot.
$500,000 for that. That's basically gives us full access, right?
And 100 is just.
Nate's
What?
my best man.
Nate's the best
Nate's best man. Yeah.
And so he has to plan the bachelor party too.
and go on the bachelor. All the best man activities.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
got to give a
speech.
speech. Oh my
But it
God.
can't be
the ring.
sponsored. It has to come out.
So that's got to be
It
like,
can't be
you mean like
Smitty's
his
wedding
pocket?
sponsored by New Amsterdam Vodka.
Correct.
Nate
You're
in
saying,
all
like,
your
100K
wedding
Nate's
out of
gotta
pictures.
write a
Nate's
check.
pocket.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well,
you-
no, Barstool can pay for it.
Yeah, Barstool can pay
But
for it,
it's
but it
not-
can't be
can't
like
affect the
provided
wedding.
by
Right,
Barstool
correct,
Sports.
yes,
It has
right.
to- it has
Should
to-
fucking coming on
But
a
we,
horse.
but we
buy
got to
a
get
horse.
video of Nate being best man.
Right. There'll be video of Nate and shit. It won't be like.
So like your
right.
videographer will also just be filming Nate.
It'll just
like,
be the Nate.
right,
It would be
Just
Nate's
get the
scene.
best
Yeah,
man. So
right.
my brothers
Yeah,
get kicked
right.
to the curb
Yeah.
and
Yep.
replaced.
Yeah,
by-
I understand.
Yeah. All right.
Do this. Please do this.
Would I be invited to the wedding if I'm not the best man?
Would Nate? be
Everybody
invited?
here is a maybe.
That's fair.
Why
No,
would you
he's a
ever be
Nate.
invited to the wedding? He hates you.
I'm a maybe.
You might be the last person, dude.
Who asked that? He hates you.
Nate says I'm his best friend now.
Oh,
About to be best man.
fuck.
Dave's a maybe.
Dude, please convince your fiance to let this happen.
I mean, we both know the answer to that.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
unless you,
100
unless
grand
you,
is-
$500,000.
yeah,
I don't know, maybe I'll
That's
bring
a
it to her
dream
later.
wedding. Well, I don't know if it is dream wedding.
No, because yeah, Nate's.
Well, it's a sponsor deal. If
Yeah.
Well, let me know.
$500,000.
Yeah, nothing.
Shit, I might
nothing's
get married
confirmed.
again.
We would need to
No,
talk.
right.
Sit
Yeah.
down and talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. That's an interesting turn.
So who else is on the grievance list?
They each have one. You'll hear.
Come on, give it to the people now.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people who are not going to hear on radio because they want to watch just the rundown.
Well, they can re-listen. I don't want to because if they come in and they have to talk, I don't want them to have.
All right, so don't tell anyone here. Anyone like upstairs or in the back.
You're just gassing this up, huh? You're
Well, I
just-
mean, I would like to know
like
the
I said, there
grievances.
wasn't a whole ton.
Last year there was
last
like-
year there was a lot more. And to be honest, when I went on vacation, I feel like a lot happened quickly,
Correct.
and then it was slower towards
Yeah.
the end.
Yes.
I think
This
if you,
office-
if you
I
bottled
don't.
up your
I'm
first
not
week
making
there,
up.
No, I
like,
know.
grievances.
This office has more people in it than it had all of July.
In all,
All of July.
oh, people just weren't showing up.
Packed. It is packed today. To the gills. Max capacity. The king is back.
Oh, Hank's just staring. All right.
I feel like Dave's going to just walk up and down the aisles before and be like, well, let me look at you.
I
I
did
hate
say,
it. I hate
I did have a funny, when I was in Nantucket, I saw the Pirate King.
Yes.
And I was with like 3 people I just kind of met. I didn't really know them, and I like almost did a triple take. And they're like, who is that? Your face just like went nuts. I'm like, how do you explain to somebody you just met who the Pirate King is?
You know what's funny too? It's like you rub elbows with fucking Brady and Belichick now. You probably whatever. You see the Pirate King.
Oh, I
and
was
you're
like,
visibly
I was like,
everything.
yeah, I was like, there he is.
So what's he up
That's
on?
the guy.
How's he doing?
I don't know. He says he's doing all right. He has a girlfriend there. I'm like explaining the story. I'm
What
like,
does
does
she
she know you're the king? He's like, oh, she knows I'm the king.
Why do you think I'm with her?
Yeah, like nobody embraces the porn.
knows
like
I'm
more
a
than
porn
him.
guy.
Last one, by the way. This old man got a ticket, speeding ticket. He's like 90 something. He's in court.
You are charged with a school zone violation, which means that you were exceeding the speed limit in a school zone.
I don't drive that fast, Judge. I'm 96 years old and I drive slowly, and I only drive when I have to. I was going to the blood work for my boy. He's handicapped.
You were taking your son to the doctor's office?
Yeah, I take him for blood work every 2 weeks because he's got cancer.
You are a good man. You are a good man. You really are what America is all about. Here you are in your 90s, and you're still taking care of your family. That's just a wonderful thing for you. Well, how old is your son?
63.
Yeah. And Daddy's still taking care of him, right?
I only drive when I have to.
Yeah. You see that young man over there? That's my son. Now, he's looking at me saying, Dad, when you're in your 90s, you're going to be driving me around. You're setting a bad example for my kid. You're putting a lot of pressure on me. Listen, sir, I wish you all the best. I wish the best for your son, and I wish you good health. And your case is dismissed.
People love it. It's very lovey-dovey. The judge, like, why is this guy even there? Is my bad. Like, who gives that guy a ticket? You guys saw this video. He's like 100 years old.
I didn't see it.
All right. Well, that's a good viral video. I put it on late, so that's the rundown.
Yeah, you definitely didn't tell us about that one.
No, I just added. I didn't put it on the list. That's it.
Welcome back.
Back in the grind.
Welcome back.
Back in the high life. Yeah.
We have rats in this office.
I
First order of business gotta be the flies, dude. Gotta get rid of the flies.
I haven't noticed any flies.
I haven't noticed any flies.
You haven't noticed any flies in this office?
No.
Oh my God, they
That's
almost
people
took
not
over.
throwing away their food. And rats, we're in New York City.
Yeah, that's
The
what I said.
flies was
We're on their territory.
unbearable.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I haven't noticed any flies. That's just gonna be people not throwing away their food.
Oh, they're big and they're not. They're like
Where?
pigeons.
I haven't seen any. Where do they live?
Yeah,
Radio studio a lot.
all over. There was like 4 in the radio studio at one
4?
time.
1, 2, 3, 4?
In the radio studio.
That's not like that crazy.
Okay.
Does Tommy have anything on the list of grievances?
No.
Does Jared?
No. Like I said, people want it. I can't make it up.
No, you don't.
And then we're gonna have Blind Mike and wants to get paid, so we're gonna talk about that on radio too.
Oh yeah, and you weren't here for when Kirk and Willie.
No, I wasn't here for that.
That was wild. That was weird.
I wasn't here for that.
Why Mike's getting paid?
No, I said he wants to get
Oh
paid.
yeah, okay. That's big
You're not
difference.
gonna pay him?
Big difference.